Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle is now in theaters. Actually, it's truthfully speaking, been in theaters over a month. This is one of those releases that honestly I have been putting off. I did not like the look of the trailer. I thought it looked very childish, honestly. I didn't think it looked good at all. I really was putting it off. And honestly, I'm not a fan of the original Jumanji. I know that's like sacrilegious for my generation to say that, but I really am not. Robin Williams was good in that film, but I honestly was not. And Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, I just saw it because, hey, I have Movie Pass. I'm a movie critic, so I have to watch it eventually. So here I am reviewing it. This film stars Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, and a slew of other actors, including Bobby Cannavale as the villain. Now, this film follows these four teenagers as they are at detention, and they start playing this video game that basically they go into the video game accidentally, and they have to survive and basically come back. Honestly, I was not expecting, as you guys just heard my little rant about everything, I was not expecting to enjoy this film, and I'm happy to tell you, I actually did enjoy this film. It was a blast. I liked how this film was like a PG-13 Breakfast Club, except video game style. I was not expecting that. I really was not. I like I said, I thought it was going to be a childish film. And yeah, there's some childish humor, but for the most part, this film is geared towards those people, such as myself, that are aware of the actors and their types, their typecast. And for the most part, these actors are not typecast. In fact, they're playing the complete opposite. And that's what I love. Like, Dwayne Johnson's always like this masculine figure, and the character that he's playing in this film, he's not, because the teenager that's being him, like, you know, that's playing him in the video game, isn't as such. So it's interesting to see everything, and you can see the little details from the teenage version to the video game version. And how it's like playing out. And this film does a good job. I would have to say that if this is qualified as a video game movie, it's probably the best one, which isn't saying much, but it's self-aware. It knows the flaws that it has, and it knows its strengths, and it plays off the strengths. One of the main ones is, again, the cast. The cast does such a great job with what they have to work for. They are pretty funny for the most part, and there are some nifty action scenes. It's nothing special by any means, but for PG-13 standards, it's not bad. It isn't, like I said, my main strength for this film that I had personally was that it is enjoyable. It is undemanding. It is a loyal film. It trusts you as the audience to be able to keep up, even though it is into spoon-feeding every now and then. But it's self-aware, again. It's self-aware because it knows that that's what video games do, and they even say it in the film, and I was like, you know something? That gets a pass for me. That gets a pass because you're self-aware. And I like it when a film is self-aware. As far as flaws go, it's pretty much the same thing. Again, as self-aware as this film is, there are some things where it's like, well, you know, it's in being undemanding, this is the type of film where after you're done watching it, you're like, oh, you know what? I really enjoyed that. But then the more you think about it, the less you remember. And I'm not the biggest fan of those type of films because when I'm talking to someone, all I can really say is, oh yeah, it was enjoyable. Like, you know, I liked the cast and I liked the humor. But then when you try and remember a lot of the jokes, they kind of fall. It's not like 21 Jump Street or anything where you remember the jokes. You remember the scene where they're high in you know, the movie and whatnot. Like, but for me in Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, the jokes really aren't that memorable. They're enjoyable, but memorability is a important thing for me as a movie buff and movie critic. And this film isn't really memorable, but again, it is enjoyable. And that's why Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle does get a 3.75 out of 5-star rating. I know that sounds kind of low for me, but I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it is making a lot of money, so I'm sure you've seen it already and you just want to hear my thoughts. But again, enjoyable, carefree film that I would recommend. Light recommendation. So, guys, what were your thoughts on Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.